Hello there everyone, so today I thought I'd do something a bit different, and I've started kind of mid-tournament here, but I'm going to record myself playing a tournament on PokerStars. So this is a 25-cent buy-in 90-player sit-and-go tournament, and how long has it been going for? Running for 22 minutes, I'm currently in 17th place out of 56, and okay, some of you may have heard me say that I usually play extremely tight, but I'm sort of experimenting lately with some very loose play, so we'll see how that goes. It's been working out for me very well so far, so contrary to my previous strategy of basically only playing close to premium hands, not necessarily premium, I'm pretty much at the moment playing anything suited, almost any pocket pair, anything with an ace or face card in it, and I mean how I play post flop might vary. So see, my thought in this case is I've got an overcard here, I've got a 10 which isn't really going to lead me anywhere, so I'm going to call this one. Okay, at this point I might think about folding it. Okay, now I can check it. And that hasn't improved things. I don't think he's got that much though, but let's find out what he's had. He had a pair of eights, okay. 2 and jack. Now this might... See, now cards that have like a low card and a jack are ones that I'm being a bit cautious about. I'm really basing it on what people ahead of me do, like especially if I'm getting a lot of calls but not many raises, I might play it. So in this case, well, I'm going to go for 4.5 big blinds. My standard is 3 big blinds, but since we've got a few limpers ahead of me, I sort of upped it a bit. And it's looking like this was not a good one to play. I mean, I've got a tiny chance at even a straight flush here, but I might get a normal flush as long as he doesn't have a better one, so I'll chuck a bit of money down, maybe even just scare him off with this. Oh yes, it worked. So as you can see, I'm using the Javaro HUD here, and I'm not doing too badly. I'm actually winning a lot more pots than I'm losing, so I did at one point, folding this hand because that's not good. There was one hand near the start where I lost quite a big amount, but as you can see, I've pretty much won most of it back in the next 3 pots, and then go a bit on, and yeah, you can see how I pretty quickly made it back. Okay, so this is looking like I shouldn't have folded this one, not that I could have known that in advance. When I first started playing poker, this was one of my biggest weaknesses. I'd fold a hand and then I'd see that I would have won it, but I've sort of managed to get over that now. Oh, and here I've got the same cards again, but this time they're suited, so I'm going to play this one. Obviously, if I say I'm going to play it, is somewhat dependent on what happens ahead of me. Like, if there's a lot of raises going on, that might change things. Okay, this one didn't flop a two pair. But I don't think he's got much. Okay, a small bet like that, there's not much reason not to call it. Now, can I scare him off this one? There is that potential flush there. I'm going to need a pretty big bet to scare him off, so let's see. Ah, yes, it worked. So, I don't know how many of these, like offhand, how many of these have been bluffs, how many of them have been won, etc. A lot of them were actually people folding to semi-bluffs, basically where okay, let's think about this hand and I'll get it. Okay, I'm just going to call this. No, I'm not. If I can't raise it, I'm going to fold it. Okay, but anyway, what I was saying, a lot of them are semi-bluffs, where basically I've bet bigger than what I've got, but the hand's got potential to get a lot better, so it'll be things like pairs of aces or kings, even queens, or flush or straight draws. Yeah, I can definitely say this new style I'm trying is working out for me well so far, at least in tournaments anyway. Okay, this one I can definitely read. So I normally do 3 big blinds, but because I'm like in under the gun position, I'm going to do it a bit more. Just because it is a pretty dangerous position to be playing from, especially without great cards, so... I should really be timing this video. I mean, I can just check on here, because I started at about 22 minutes, so I can just check that if I want to see how long I've been going for. Maybe I will put a timer on. So how long is that? So I've done about 5 minutes so far, so I'll record for about another 25 minutes or until I bust out, where he becomes first. It's very likely I will bust out because I tend to at this stage not be too good in tournaments once I get to the higher blind levels, but... Okay, now this guy tends to go all in quite a bit, but I don't really have much to back it up if I call it, so I'm just going to let him have that $135 worth of chips. Obviously, if it was a real $135, that may be a difference. Well, no, because if I was playing with a real $135, then I'd probably have several thousand more to back it up, so... I think by the point I was playing that stakes for real money, it's 135 wouldn't be a big deal to me anymore. Okay, so I've got top here, top kicker here. Nice. Okay, so... what is he there? I'm going to guess he's probably got king ace as well, so let's see if I can put him off that. I mean, okay, I don't have an excellent hand yet, because he could very well have tripped aces. Oh, okay. Let's see what happens. Alright, that one went nicely, and I was right about him having king ace. Alright. It's not often I make a perfect prediction. I'm often close, but not often that I'm perfect, so... Wait, didn't he have two pair? Let's see. Oh no, there wasn't a king on the board, of course. Well, otherwise I'd have had a better two pair if there was. Okay, two queen, got some fairly strong raises ahead of me, so I'm going to fold this one. Okay, I mean, it is possible I get a straight. I've got like a double draw, what do they call it, a backdoor draw, is it? I forget the terminology for it, but I've got a chance to get a straight with two cards on either end, so... And I wouldn't have got it, so good thing I folded. And plus, even if I did, he would have had full house, so even better that I folded. But you can see up here, like the table chat, I might make that a bit bigger actually, so that you can sort of see the history of it if you're interested. Okay, so I've got two not too great cards here, but they are suited, and there's not much aggression ahead of me, so let's give it a go. This guy's one that's been a little bit dangerous throughout this tournament. I wouldn't say he's the most dangerous, but he's one that I've sort of been taking a bit of caution around. That is assuming that the person in this position here hasn't changed throughout the tournament and I've failed to notice. No, because we've got the same number of hands observed, me and him, so... Okay, let's raise this one up a bit. I've got a suited queen here, even though it's not a very good suited queen. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, okay, this hand's not going anywhere. Nothing. Check or fold it. Five, nine, nothing here in there. Let's go 3 big. So I'm pretty much almost always raising 3 big blinds. Another reason is that that leaves them with no idea whether I'm playing ace-ace or 2-7 suited. Although, I mean, 2-7 suited is probably so bad that even playing loosely I'm not going to play. I don't know. It does depend on what other people are doing around, but... Like, you get the point. Like, I'm doing this so that they've really got no idea what they're facing. 5-2, okay, that's... Suited, it's within the straight range, it's awful cards. I'm going to go a little bit more cautious and only do 2.5 here. They might pick up on that, but I mean it's close enough that they probably won't pick up too easily on it, and So far it doesn't seem to be making much of a difference. It's the 4.5s that really tend to scare them off, but I don't tend to use those very often. It's not always saying, oh, whoa, this is the second time I've seen a flop of Jack, Queen, King suited. And obviously my hand is now worthless at this point. The best I can hope for is that the board straights, and which it hasn't, and that no one could do that, so I'll just let whoever wants to get take this one. Okay, so am I going to play this one? Because I am in the under the gun position. Well, I probably should. I have a feeling I shouldn't play this one, so I'm going to fold it. This is probably going to turn out to be a bad decision, but well, okay, I probably could have come into this one. Where's he going to ring? Okay, no, I probably could have got some money out of this one. And it's possible someone has Queen Ace and wouldn't be willing to put it down, but then for all they know I could have Queen 6 or Queen 3, especially with the way I've been playing. So if you notice I've got an 80% VPIP, that's basically, for those who aren't familiar with using HUDs, VPIP is basically a measure of how often you voluntarily put money in the pot. So if you call or raise the pot before the flop, then that's counted towards your VPIP. If you only put money in because you're big blinds and then you check it, that doesn't get counted. I'm not actually sure how it handles calling the big blind when you're on the small blind if it doesn't get raised at all. Logically, I'd think that should still be counted, but I vaguely remember hearing that it wasn't, so this hand, I've got a 10 and an ace offsuit on the big blind, so that means I'll have pretty much full, well, as close as you can get to full information pre-flop. And it doesn't look like I'm up against much, although, as you can see, well, I can't really see much about this guy. I've only played 3 hands against him. Let's see if a big bet will put him off. No, it won't. Okay. Got a double draw to a straight, and I've got top here. So big bets is in order, and that might put him off. If not, I'm going to have to really watch how this hand develops. No, it's mine. As you can see here, I'm still doing pretty well. Got some big wins in here, especially this one with King Ace here. As you see over here, I've got like the tournament thing, as you saw before when I brought it to the front. Oh, we've got a break in 7 minutes. I don't really want to cut the video off at the break. Ooh, this could be a valuable pot if the flop goes my way. But I'm thinking there's probably going to be someone who raises this one big, so there's just too many people playing it, so no, I think I'm going to sit out this hand. Not as in sit out, but as in fold it. It's not a big loss, I'm only on small blinds, so okay, well I would have had top here, second top kicker here. I mean, 8 aces in her hand, we're going to see played every day now. With that being said, I would not have called this. I'm going to guess he's probably had a set, as in 3 of a kind on the flop. I guess we'll never know though. Oh, Queen Ace suited. Okay, this is a good hand. Obviously, I'm going to re-raise this one. And we'll go with the 4.5 since there's been a small raise ahead of me. Alright, top pair, top kicker. As long as he doesn't have ace, ace or king, king, which he might. But there again, it's not like I stand to lose a huge portion of my stack, so I'm going to take the risk on this one. 8, 8, okay, so as long as no 8 comes up. Oh yeah, your stack is mine, bitch. Which puts me up to 5th place now. Nice. As you can see, like, at least in tournaments, this, like, looser playing style is working out quite well for me, actually, so I'm probably going to stick with it in the future. I've tried it out a bit at cash tables and it's not working so well there. I don't know if maybe that's because I'm playing very low value cash tables. I mean, this is a very low value tournament, but the fact that it takes ages to get started might push people towards playing a bit more cautiously in it. I don't know, so... Ooh, 9-9, my lucky hand. I say this because I've actually won more hands with 9-9 than I have with Ace-Ace, or at least when I started playing. I don't know if that would hold now. I'm going to do my usual 3 big blind raise here. And everyone folds. That's no fun. 2-10 suited. Not a great hand, but I mean, it's not like I at this stage can't afford to be at least making bets that I can always fold later if I need to. I mean, you can see I'm pretty far ahead of most of the competition on this table. Only this guy here, DTA 1407, has a stack comparable to mine. He's actually got a stack bigger than mine. We'll see how long that lasts. But yeah, he's 3rd in the tournament overall. I'm 5th. Average stack is 3,214. I've got 5,972. I've got a pair of 4s. This is not a hand I like. I do not like small pairs. Although actually I've found, well maybe not now with this new playing style, but in the past I've found, oh, I'm definitely folding that. Found in the past that the Jack is actually the pocket cards I hate the most. It's a pair of jacks, like it's easily beaten, but it can hold it up in a lot of cases. I'm going to fold this one because of my position mainly. If I was like in a later position I probably would have played this hand. But yeah, with Jack, like, unless you hit a 3 of a kind, you never really know exactly whether you're in the lead or not, and there's not much room to improve if you're not. Like, yeah, if you get a 3 of a kind, there's I think it's about 1 in 3 chance that it'll become a full house, or quads. I mean, either one's an improvement, but you still don't really have much room for improvement, especially once you hit the traps, so... yeah, Jack is not a hand I'm a fan of having. So what I might actually do with this video is play up to the break and then I'll stop the video. I'm not planning to record my whole tournament play. Just a little bit of a fun change from my usual Lemmings videos for everyone, since I have talked in NeoLemix IRC channel about my poker playing, so I thought some of you might enjoy a video of it. Especially, well, I know Flopsy's a poker player, and I believe Insane Steve used to play, so they might find it interesting. Proxima showed a bit of interest, so maybe it'll be fun for them, but yeah, just... oh. Well, I have got a very, like, low chance straight draw, but I don't have much else going apart from that, so I'm going to fold this one. Okay. Jack 5. This is another one that's a bit tricky. But I'm not facing much competition, so let's chuck a big bet out there. See if it makes people back off. Yes, it does. Awesome. 2 Jack, but I'm on the button. This is the kind of hand that's like the opposite of that one before, the 4 and 5. Like, I'm in a good position, but I might fold. No, but I'm not going to go too heavy on this raise. If I had had a bet ahead of me, I'd probably have folded this. I think I'm probably going to fold it now if any bets come. Unless well, no, I'm probably going to fold it no matter what at this stage. Maybe if a Jack comes up and everyone else is playing it. No, Oh, I can check it, so... See, I don't have automac on, because once in a while I like to just as a brag show, oh yeah, I had an awesome hand, or oh yeah, I bluffed the shit out of you, but even without the automac I do generally muck my cards if it's not a winning hand, so... 2 king 8, I've got double draw to a straight, okay, good gut shot draw now, I need a 5 to have a straight, and I do not get a 5, so... he doesn't have much either, let's see if I can scare him off this one. No, I can't. Okay, and the break's going to start when hands on all tables are completed, so... Yeah, I've moved up, I think I was, what was I, about 15th when I started this video, and I'm now up to 6th place, so, oh, 8th place according to this. But, yeah, my stacks become a lot larger, I'm still well ahead of the average stack, only slightly under half the maximum stack, so I think I'm doing well. So, I'm going to stop recording this video now and just play off camera, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next video, which will probably be a start on most likely next lens, possibly Pimo lens. I'm kind of wanting to play both of those packs. I don't know, maybe I should get another easier pack out of the way, like a bit harder than Moby lens probably, but another easy pack out of the way before I start on the hardest pack known so far. But yeah, anyway, I hope you've had a fun time watching this video, and I'll see you next time I do a video. Have a good day.